It's just vacant land. This should be a pretty easy process. Hey everyone, it's Danielle Taylor with Keller Williams Realty here on the beautiful Outer Banks. And today I wanted to talk a little bit about vacant land. So I know I focus a lot on houses, but I do work with a lot of clients that are looking to buy land so they can build exactly what they want. So I have had some people say, it's vacant land. This is easy. I can go this. I know what I'm doing. And the reality is, there's so many questions that we want to make sure get answered for you during your due diligence on vacant land that we really need to make sure that you're partnered with someone that can guide you through this process. So I'm going to give you the top 5 things that you really need to look at when you're purchasing vacant land. An up-to-date survey. You need to understand what are the setbacks, what are the boundaries on the lot, are there any easements, are there any encroachments potentially from neighbors? You want to know elevations for that lot. You want to know the topography. So sometimes lots are heavily wooded or with a lot of brush and you can't physically walk the entire thing. And you really need to understand, are there deep valleys hidden back there? Are there things that are going to require fill that could add to your expense? Is it so heavily wooded that your site preparation is going to cost you more than you thought? So that's number one. We really need to understand the piece of land that you're buying. The second thing is we need to understand how you're going to deal with septic issues. So we need to understand, is this lot suitable for a septic system? And if so, what kind? Is it conventional? Are you going to have to put in some sort of engineered system? Is it maybe on a community septic system? And are there any limitations on that community septic system with regards to the number of bedrooms that you can have in your home? Because we are seeing that sometimes today in certain neighborhoods. So we really need to understand how we're going to deal with the septic for this property. The third thing that we really need to understand is water tap. So has the water tap to municipal water already been paid, or is it available even? I know it seems crazy, but we've had homes that for some strange reason, everybody around them is on municipal water, but that particular lot is not eligible for municipal water. It doesn't happen often, but it does happen. And when it does, this is a really big deal. Or it's eligible, but there's an extra cost to run it. So we really need to know that. So that's the third thing, water taps. The fourth thing is buildability. So making sure that the size of home and the configuration of home that you want can fit on this property, given all the information with setbacks and septic. We also want to make sure that you can place it the way you want, that you're not going to end up with a driveway facing a way that you're not super excited about, and that the amenities that are important to you can be accommodated on the lot. Maybe it's a swimming pool, maybe it's pickleball, which is my new passion. Maybe it's some of those other things that you're looking at, basketball, it could be anything, making sure the lot can accommodate what you want it to accommodate. And the last thing that we really need to look at is all of the other considerations. Are there wetlands? Are you going to need to bring in fill? Are there any zoning restrictions on this? Is it in an HOA? And what are the HOA restrictions? Are there minimum building size? Are there architectural boards that are going to require you to build a certain style and or paint in a certain color, or have any other restrictions on what you build in there? So it's easy and not easy to buy a piece of land, and really you want to understand 100% what you're buying before you go to closing. So just another way that we help our buyers be wise and make sure you've got someone advocating for you through the process. Hope you have a great day, and remember to subscribe to the channel so you get all of these updates.